A great acquaintance of mine and a former schoolmate who was very active on our WhatsApp group up until the 5th of May was announced dead by the 6th of May. Cause of death: brain aneurysm. For more on brain aneurysm, the causes, the prevention, the risks associated with it, please stay tuned and reason with me. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, both my old subscribers and my new viewers, my potential subscribers. Please do subscribe. This channel is all about health, our lifestyle and its implication to health. I think this is the best way to explain this. This channel is also going to be bringing to us health updates, both home and abroad, be it India, Nigeria, America, UK, anywhere I see anything about health that is worth discussing, and again, everything about health is worth discussing, I will bring it here. So please, ignorance is not bliss. You can die from ignorance. You can get hurt from ignorance. So please keep watching and keep subscribing. Thank you. Like I said earlier, I lost an acquaintance of mine a few days ago to brain aneurysm, which is the reason why I'm starting brain aneurysm. I'm starting this health series with brain aneurysm because it is the most recent. Her name is Grace Bash Onamusi. I pray that her gentle soul, because it was really gentle, I pray that her gentle soul would rest in peace. And I also pray for Grace, for her family. Yeah, Grace is her name. I'm also praying for Grace, that her husband and her children, her siblings, her parents will somehow find peace in this whole chaos. Brain aneurysm is a bulge, like a balloon, in the blood vessel in the brain. It could remain like that, like a bulge, or it could rupture. Either way, it remains a very serious risk to health. So the ones that do not rupture normally do not give any symptom, like anyone could be carrying it without knowing that they have the brain aneurysm. It is the except where something is pressing on it in the brain, and then you will begin to experience symptoms. But for those that rupture, blood is let out into the brain and you get symptoms immediately. 1 in 50 people have brain aneurysm, which means that either one of us has this brain aneurysm and we are walking around with it. Now, when it ruptures, about 10% of the people will die before they get medical attention. Again, different statistics. One has it that 25%, and then another one has it that 40% of the people with ruptured brain aneurysm will die within 24 hours. We also have that about 40 to 49% of these victims are going to die within 3 months. Generally, the death rate is 65%. And then 2/3 of the people who survive brain aneurysm will still have to live with one form of neurological defect or another. So either way, brain aneurysm is a very terrible illness. So I did us the honor to do the calculation in these statistics. I said we are going to be discussing it based on a layman's understanding. So 65, it means that out of 100 people, 65 of them will die if they get a ruptured brain aneurysm. Now, if 65 dies, it's remaining 35, and they are now telling us that 2/3, which means 23 out of the remaining 35 that survive, will be living with some sort of neurological defect. That's how dangerous this crisis is. So we need to be very careful. What are the symptoms of brain aneurysm? Now, whether it is ruptured or is not ruptured, there is slight difference, but who cares? Anytime you have an excruciating kind of headache, the one you've never had before, please run to your doctor and keep reminding your doctor that you know about brain aneurysm, because these doctors are humans. Sometimes their minds may not get to the right place, on time. So the more you know, the better you help your doctor. As a matter of fact, doctors are also very happy when we help them in discussing our symptoms and getting diagnosis, because nobody knows it all. Then secondly, if you begin to have numbness, paralysis in one side of your face, you are having double vision. I don't want to miss anyone. You are having seizure, and then you're becoming too sensitive to light. There is even nausea, vomiting. Please, whenever you're having these things, run to the nearest doctor, and please remind them again that you know about brain aneurysm. I'm going to tell you guys my experience of pulmonary embolism. This is another cause of sudden death. Anyway, for today, we focus on brain aneurysm. What are the risks? 1. Genetic. It could be running in your family. So if someone has died or have been diagnosed of brain aneurysm before in your family, then you have to watch out for it. If you're smoking, if you have high blood pressure. Then again, we have the age between 35, from 35 years upwards, and then we have the gender. Guess which gender is more likely to have brain aneurysm? Ta-da! The women are more likely to have brain aneurysm than the men. I don't know why, but it is what it is. At this juncture, I would like to remind us again that having the risk factor does not mean that you must get this brain aneurysm. It's only telling you that you should be more careful, you should watch out for it more, and you should do things to reduce your risk. My friend who died of this brain aneurysm was never a smoker. She was fit, but she fell into the above 35 years category, and I really do not know if they have it in their family. But the point is that you don't even have to have this risk factor for you to have it. The only difference is that if you have the risk factors, then you are able to be more conscious, you're able to ask more questions. What can we do to prevent or reduce our risk of brain aneurysm? You could start by stop smoking, control your blood pressure. Then your weight. You really need to be in control of your weight. Be more active. And then finally, stop eating high-fat food. Okay, we can only try, can't we? All right, we can try. It hasn't said stop. It's just saying reduce. Put effort in your health. We all have a role to play in our health. Just play yours. When brain aneurysm is caught on time and it is still very little, like 10 millimeter, they don't touch it. They leave it alone. But when it is big enough for that it causes, when it is big enough for the doctor to see it as a threat, there are so many things they can do to treat it. They have some coil that they push into it. These ones are just for the medical people to take care of. But our business here in this video is to tell us about brain aneurysm, the symptoms, the risk, and to tell us that yes, it is treatable if caught on time. So please, after listening to this video, I am begging you can go to your doctor, make inquiry, ask questions, and see if you are among those that should be screened. I would like to mention another risk which I have seen on the television while watching my medical programs, because I love watching medical programs. Sex is also a trigger for brain aneurysm. So in case you are having sex and you have this numbness, paralysis in your face, double vision, and all of these symptoms that we mentioned, please stop and do not be shy about it. When you get to the hospital, make sure you tell the doctor what you were doing while you had your before getting your symptoms. It's very important that we are open to our doctors because it helps them to diagnose us fast. Yes, we've come to the end of this video. Please do like my channel. Please thumbs up, click on the subscribe button, and please share with your friends. I would really love you to communicate with me in the comment section. Thank you so much for always tuning in.